Hello everybody, this is Max Neil and welcome to maxneil.com. Today we're going to learn what are the musical notes. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to ring the notification bell. Let's begin. A very important aspect in music is rhythm. As we learn the names of the melodic notes, now we have to learn the name of every rhythmic value. This will be very useful for reading rhythms and understanding the time signatures. The first musical note is the whole note. It's the larger time value we're going to use in modern music, although there are bigger values like the double whole note. This value is equal to 4 bits, therefore it occupies the entire length of a measure in 4/4. And we're going to think this value as number 1. The second musical note is the half note. It's half the value of a whole note, so it will last for 2 bits. To occupy a 4/4 measure, we need 2 half notes, and we're going to think this value as number 2 because it takes 2 notes to make a whole note. The third musical note is the quarter note. It's half the value of a half note or a quarter of a whole note. This note is equal to a bit, so to occupy a 4/4 measure, we need 4 quarter notes, and we're going to think this value as number 4 because it takes 4 notes to make a whole note. The fourth musical note is the eighth note. It's half the value of a quarter note or an eighth of a whole note. This note value is half a bit, so we're going to have 2 notes per bit, and to occupy a 4/4 measure, we need 8 eighth notes. We're going to think this value as number 8 because it takes 8 notes to make a whole note. The fifth musical note is the 16th note. It's half the value of an eighth note or a 16th of a whole note. This note is a quarter of a bit, so we're going to have 4 notes per bit, and to occupy a 4/4 measure, we need 16 16th notes. We're going to think this value as number 16 because it takes 16 notes to make a whole note. And the last musical note is the 32nd note. It's half the value of a 16th note or a 32nd of a whole note. This note is an eighth of a bit, so we're going to have 8 notes per bit, and to occupy a 4/4 measure, we need 32 32nd notes. We're going to think this value as number 32 because it takes 32 notes to make a whole note. The reading values that fit more than one figure inside a bit, such as the 8th, 16th, and 32nd notes, are beam. This means we're going to group them together with 1, 2, or 3 lines respectively. The 8th note fits 2 notes on a bit, so we're going to bin 2 notes with a single line. Sometimes we can also group 4 8th notes with a single line, but they will fit in 2 bits. This often confuses people when they're learning how to read. The 16th note fits 4 notes on a bit, so we're going to bin 4 notes with a double line. The 32nd note fits 8 notes on a bit, so we're going to bin 8 notes in 2 groups of 4 with a triple line. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at maxneilguitar. Give me a thumbs up and share the video. And please leave a comment too. Thanks for watching.